All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. I'm excited to have you all again, and it's the same faces. That's so awesome. Can't wait. Who's that? Liliana and Heather Rose, right? Awesome. Nice to see everyone. Okay, so Craig's doodle that he just posted, if you got to see that, is perfect for today because if you remember me talking yesterday, when we look at the Crumpled Creature project, that's really going to be a lot of testing our imagination and exercising our creative genius. So we are going to start off with this warm-up. Does everyone have this squiggle sheet? Yeah, everyone's good with that? Okay, so if you've seen this before, great. If you haven't, what we're going to do is we are going to create anything that we see with the squiggle line that's on this sheet of paper. So we're going to just continue the drawing that's in these square boxes. We're going to take a few minutes to do this, but everyone usually sees something different, which is always nice. Just as an example, this squiggly line, I always see a witch's nose. For some reason, that's just my first go-to every time I see it, and now I can't get away from it because witch's nose is, you know, the green face with the big old wart on the nose. That's all I see. So that's what I'm going to draw for that first one. You can start anywhere you want, wherever you feel inspired. Go ahead and start in that box and start creating your own little character. It can be an object too. It can be whatever you see. And feel free to go outside the lines because there's no rules with that, not here. So you can do whatever you feel like you want. What are some things that people see? Let's hear people's responses. Oh, Megan, you don't have that sheet of paper? That is totally fine. If you want to just sketch and do some warm-up sketching, you can do that too.
I'm going to jump to Jade. She had hers up.
Jade, a goat, a duck. That's cute. I like that. I've never seen a duck for that one. That's a good one. Now this one's upside down for all of you, but this reminds me of like a little dog. And these by no means have to be perfect either. This is just a warm up, like I said. This is really gonna just get our brains flowing. Did everyone join the classes earlier today too? Yeah, awesome. Now you can even rotate your paper a little bit too and see if you see anything else with these shapes. even when you're just sketching, it's always nice to flip your paper around too. That way you can see every angle of what you're doing.
Rhiannon, it looks like we might have a few new people that just joined us.
Oh, awesome. So what we're doing right now, let's see who showed up here. We've got Chris and Isaac. Hey, welcome. Right now we're just warming up on our squiggle play sheet here. This is just to open us up to some doodling before we start. What we're doing today is going to be using a lot of our imagination and trying to find things that we see in the objects that we're creating. All right, who wants to show some of their squiggle lines? Is that Heather raising her hand?
Okay, let's spotlight them. I think they're
awesome. I love it. Okay, so you have a lady here, the ocean. Very nice. Oh, I love that hair. Oh, these look so good. Awesome. Who else wants to share some?
Oh, here's Jade's.
Nice. A girl. Chips. Love chips. A valley. Oh, yeah, like hills. Very nice. And a guy with sunglasses. Awesome. I love it.
I'm going to jump over to Tim. Tim has his
All right.
hand up.
Yes, so I always imagine the top left one is the haircut on like some posh gentlemanly type
Oh,
man, you know, with the mustache and everything.
That's good.
The second one was kind of like a angry like police officer. Like I don't know what you call this kind of helmet, but like some police officers have those.
yeah.
I don't know what you'd, he has a little goatee.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
The witch nose one that you talked about before, he kind of turned into like the handle of like an octopus.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Very blurry, but and then just other unfinished stuff. So you know.
Very nice. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Hey, Naylene. All right, anyone else want to share? What about Hania or Megan or Rosalie? Or is Andrew helping or doing it too? You got any you want to share?
Okay, but for the first top left one, I don't have the sheet, but I just started doodling. So for this one, I always think there's like a bow and then there's like a profile.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I can see that too. Very nice. What's his little creature on the right or on the left?
Starting a Chinese dragon thing.
Oh, cute. Nice.
Thanks. Do you have anything?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
No?
Well, I do have something that.
No, we'll come back to you, Andrew. That's okay. All right, we're just going to work on this for a couple more minutes. So if you're still going, you can keep going. If we do move on and you haven't finished, don't worry. But what I'm going to do is prep some of our paper here while you guys are working on that.
Oh.
So what I would do today, all you need is a piece of paper and a pencil and an eraser, maybe a pen or a black marker to go over your pencil marks. But I would grab an extra sheet of paper because we're going to crumple up one piece of paper and then you're going to use a second sheet to draw on. So if you don't have a couple, go ahead and grab those now since we have a couple minutes. And if you feel like doing more than one today, go ahead and grab a few pieces of paper. I have a couple just so we can do a couple examples, but. All right. I'm just gonna get set up for the next thing while you're all working. All right. Ooh, Megan, that's a good question. If everyone sees Megan, it left a little comment in the chat box asking everyone's medium. All right, is everyone ready? We're gonna start to move on. Does anyone need a couple minutes? I see there's a yes. Okay, awesome. All right, so just like I said yesterday, this is from a chalk challenge that we've done. It's called the Crumpled Creatures Project. So what you're all gonna do actually is take a piece of paper and crumple it. I know that's opposite of what we would normally do in an art class, but that's what we're doing today. We're gonna crumple them up. Sorry if it gets loud. I don't know how the crumpled paper sounds. All right, and then you'll want to get a sheet of paper ready. What you want to, if you're not in an area with great lighting, that's okay. I don't have the best lighting here, but I can cast a shadow with my crumpled object.
Sorry, Rhiannon,
Yeah.
real quick, Jade has a question.
What's up, Jade?
Can you say that again?
Yes, so you're gonna crumple your sheet of paper. You got that? Okay. And then what you want to do is make sure you're in an area that has some light so you can cast a shadow on your paper. We're actually going to take our crumpled papers, and sorry if I go off camera a little bit, everyone, but we're going to hold our paper up to our other sheet and try to find an interesting shadow. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Now the key, what can be a challenge now is keeping the shadow where it is at the moment, but you want to hold your crumpled paper in place over your sheet of paper you're going to draw on. I'm using a pencil right now, so you might not be able to see the lines too much while I'm tracing, but once you find a shadow that you enjoy, you're going to do that. You're going to trace that. So you're going to hold it in that spot. So sorry about the dog.
Rhiannon, are you muted?
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't just a technical issue.
Okay, so I have my project traced. I'm going to outline it real quick because I know you all can't see what I just did. And once you've figured out what you're gonna trace, then you get something that looks like this. Now, here's where we're gonna exercise our creative genius, as Chuck Jones would say. And you're gonna come up with some type of character or creature or object that you see in the shadow shape that you've drawn. Did everyone get to trace their shadow? Is everyone done with that? Are you still working on that? Yeah? Megan, let's see yours. What'd you trace?
I traced this one. It's very weird looking.
Hey, that's
And then-
okay.
And then also I'm trying to trace another one as
You're
well
gonna trace another
right
one
now.
too? Awesome. Who else is ready? Looks like Jade's got some.
Oh, sorry, I don't see.
No worries.
Just hopping around.
Awesome, Jade. So what are you
That's
thinking that you
a
see in
weird
that
reindeer.
shape?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? That's okay.
I traced this.
You trace that. So hang on to your crumpled sheet of paper too, because what we're actually going to do is turn our crumpled sheet into the same thing that we are drawing on our sheet of paper. Anyone else? I think I saw someone else raising theirs up.
Oh, here's Chris.
Chris? What does that look like? Okay, I see
Washed
some.
out. And then some rabbit ears. Pretty
Oh,
washed out.
nice. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
I actually saw the rabbit too.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I ended up with a couple of ears there. So
Yeah, nice.
Very cool.
Nice. All right. Anyone else want to share theirs?
Oh,
Let's see
Megan
them. They
has
all-
hers up.
Ooh, is that your second one?
Yeah, this is my second one. I think I'll use this one.
That's really interesting. What are you thinking
Yes.
that might look like?
Like maybe the head and like legs or something.
Yeah, yeah. It could even become some sort of like sea creature or
Yeah. Like if you hold it, this kind of looks like reindeer antlers right there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I think Andrew wants to share.
All right, Andrew. Yes. What does that look like to you?
Looks like maybe like a weird looking rock.
A weird looking rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be a rock for sure.
Yeah, I finished mine too. I don't know why, but it kind of looks like a Frankenstein.
A Frankenstein. Oh, yeah, I could see. You can come up with some crazy ideas for these too. There's no limitation. So, Jade, did you have a question?
Oh, it looks like a Frankenstein.
Let me see. Can you like add lines like without the shadow?
Yes. Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into whatever we see. So we're gonna start adding different details. If you see an animal, you're gonna start adding eyes, texture for whatever type of hair they have. Maybe you see a bird. You can start trying to figure out how you're gonna add those details to make it look like whatever you think that it is. If you were to maybe draw a little bit off of your shadow, that's okay as well. If you're adding just a little bit off the shadow, that's fine. I really challenge you to keep it to look exactly kind of like what you have going on right here. So let's take a look at mine. What do people see with this outline?
A bird.
Bird.
Yeah,
see
Megan
that
says a
too.
bird.
I see that too.
I actually kind of saw the Roadrunner in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Tim says kind of looks like a crab claw.
Oh, yeah, like that. 2 votes on the claw.
Ooh,
Fire. Very nice. Yeah, it could be, I don't know if I'm either going to turn it into a bat or a bird, or could be the Roadrunner or a claw. I am liking the claw now that you all said a claw.
Rosalie also said toucan.
Toucan. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go with my initial instinct because I saw a bird as well. Ooh, the volcano's cool.
Volcano.
I like that too. This little shadow that I saw pop up kind of reminds me of like a setting sun for some reason. Behind something, I don't know what. But you could, as you all can see, there's a ton of different things that you can come up with when just looking at one random object, right? So go ahead and take your time now to try to figure out what you're gonna draw. If you need a couple minutes to figure it out, that's totally fine. But you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna start adding details to it. I'm gonna be using my, my black pencil just so you can see what I'm doing while I'm drawing it. But I suggest using your pencils for now. That way you can go in and erase or touch up any details a little bit easier.
Megan had her hand up.
Hey, Megan.
Mine kind of looks like this guy.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gossamer.
he looks like him. Yeah. Kind of, one second, I can't hold it up. It kind of looks like it-ish.
You could totally make that Gossamer.
Yeah.
And add your own little Bugs Bunny, because you did the Bugs Bunny drawing, right? Did you do that last week? No? Okay.
No, I didn't.
Well, if you go on our website, we have a little PDF of Bugs Bunny, so you can even draw him on there too. Make that
Cool.
exact scene. All right, so once you've decided, go ahead and start adding some details. So I'm going to start. Like I said, I'm going with what my gut said initially, because it reminds me of a bird. And while you're drawing too, if you want to add lines and you're not quite sure of different patterns you're going to use, I would suggest starting off drawing lightly. That way, if you want to erase marks or change marks, it's easier for you to erase them. And then you can go over them. At the very end, when we go over it with a black marker, it's really going to bring out what you've drawn. You can even go in later and add color too if we don't have time in the class today also. But this is such a fun, easy way to find something around your house since we're all at home right now. You just need a crumpled piece of paper and a pencil, and bam, you got an art project. Let's see, what did Megan say? You decided to make it into a reindeer? Which one, the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It kind of looks like one.
Oh,
You look
yeah,
at
the
it?
antlers.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I did hear there's people putting up Christmas decorations too. Did anyone else hear that? So it's
No,
right
I
on.
didn't.
So what was your favorite parts about the classes that you all did today? If you want to write it in the chat box, you can do that. If you want to share it out loud, you can do that too.
Rosalie and Andrew said we were taking our dog for a walk and saw Christmas decor up.
Oh, you did? Yeah, there's people that are putting their Christmas decorations back up. Because it's jolly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw it was like they were inflatables and it looked like they were wearing Santa hats or something. I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah, I think it's people spreading cheer while, even though it's not Christmas, because Christmas always makes people so happy.
Jade says, my drawing kind of looks like a cat. Let's put her on the spotlight there.
Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely make that into it. That's awesome. And I know I shared this with some of you yesterday, but if you haven't gotten a chance to look on the Instagram or the website, we have some other examples of some crumpled creatures that we've done. And there's some really good ones that myself and other teaching artists have come up with other crumpled creatures.
Liliana and Heather Rose are ready.
Are you? Let's see it. Oh my gosh, Liliana, those two people, that's awesome. I love that. Heather Rose, I love that. Those are so good. So what other kinds of details can you add to those too? Maybe you can, are you ready to outline it in your marker? You want to add some color maybe? If you want to work on a second one, you can always do that too.
Well, because there's light right here. You can move if you want.
I know what.
Megan, did you want to show your teapot?
How? Because everything's doing it.
It's not mine. It's
It's
I don't know
mine.
how to pronounce her name.
Hania.
Oh, honey.
Anya.
Sorry. Let's see. There you go.
No, I'm gonna move it because then everything is going to fall.
Oh yeah, I could totally see a teapot with the handle, with the spout right there on the side, and you can make the other side a handle.
Mhm.
Very nice. I can't wait to see details added to that. Maylene, are you still on here?
I don't see her anymore.
I was going to
Maybe
ask
she's
if she
gone.
was doing one too. Naylene's another one of our teaching artists too. So if you all see her pop up every now and then, say hi. Oh, my question before, I want to go back to that, but what was everyone's favorite part about the other art classes today?
Mine was like the part where like the background we did today, background thing with Ben.
Oh, the background. Are you going to use it for, do you have any characters that you need to background
Yeah.
for? Yeah.
My own character, my manga character.
Was it the superhero one that you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. What kind of background did you come up with?
Like buildings.
Buildings, nice.
Yeah.
So she lives in a city?
Yeah, I guess.
Nice, that's really cool. Those are always really great classes because sometimes we don't really think about backgrounds as we're drawing. And if all of you have sketchbooks too, when you're drawing in a sketchbook, you're kind of just doing it to doodle whatever you see in life. And like right now, we're just doodling, creating something out of a shadow also, and you're not really thinking about adding a background. So it's important to get that part of that element into your artwork.
Got a lot of answers on the background. Megan liked the background. Rosalie and Andrew drawing the background for Coyote and Roadrunner.
Love it.
Isaac enjoyed backgrounds a lot. Megan says she liked the background because we got to color it.
Oh, nice. What did you all use to add color? Just colored pencils and markers, whatever you had at home? Does anyone have paints at home?
I used colored pencils.
You use colored pencils?
Yeah.
Rosalie and Andrew said colored pencils.
Nice.
Heather Rose liked the 3D objects class.
Oh, very nice. And in there, you learned a little bit of shading too to make it look three-dimensional, right? Megan shades a lot.
Megan says that was fun too. I shade a lot, so it really helped.
Yeah, the shading, it's amazing how much shading an object makes it really look three-dimensional, right? Whenever you draw anything, it looks 2D, and then what you don't realize is that in real life, not everything has a bunch of lines around it. It's all just a bunch of shadows. All right, let's see what people are working on. I want to see some
I
characters.
saw Rosalie's hand first.
I kind of drew like, it's kind of an armless Frankenstein with.
Oh, very nice. Is that a little bow tie?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Very cool, Rosalie. What about you, Andrew? How's your rock?
Mine is just like an asteroid.
An asteroid? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would look cool if you added some color to that too. And even a background for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Ooh, space
That would be really
Jam.
cool.
Space Jam.
Draw like
All right, who else?
Jade has hers up.
Jade, your kitty cat. Nice. You're starting to get some details in there. Love it.
Let's jump over to Hania's.
I have a question.
What's up, Hania?
Can we add like designs to it?
Designs?
Like,
Yeah, of course.
inside of it?
Of course you can. What do you got? What are you working on right now? Can we see it?
Well, I was just thinking because I
thinking about
didn't know if we could do designs, but now I'm starting on some.
Okay. Let us know when you're ready to share. I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Who else?
It
Who
looks
hasn't
like Megan's
shared?
ready to share. Here's
Oh my gosh, the lights on the antlers.
Yeah, here's mine so far. I need to color in the antlers and everything, but
Oh,
that's mine so far.
the lights on the antlers are a great touch.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Anyone else?
No one else in here yet?
Can I say something?
Of course, yeah.
I just saw Scott cat, the yellow cat, and I just copied the color like a little bit. Like right there.
Oh, my cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your
I don't
cat
know
jump
where
on
it's
screen?
at.
Yeah, he showed.
I have 4 cats, so you might see them behind me climbing on the couch.
Well, that's why I had to mute myself earlier because the dog heard a UPS truck. So
Megan says, I have 2 cats. One's super sweet. The other is crazy.
Megan is the one that was crazy, the one that was always yelling at you.
Yeah, she's not yelling at me. And then the other one, we turn on the bathtub faucet for her, so sometimes she will like screech as well because she wants water.
Oh, that's so funny.
And Rosalie and Andrew say, you might see my doggo in the background.
Aw, doggo. Hey, there you go. That's your inspiration there too. If you have pets, you can always sketch your pets. Obviously, it's easier when they're sleeping or doing something like that, but
Oh, there it is. There's the doggo.
aw, cute.
Come back.
It's your back. See?
Aw, what a cute pup.
Superstar.
I love it.
She loves her ball too.
Aw. I bet she's really happy that you're home all the time now, huh?
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
COVID-19 is her friend.
Same for my dog too.
Yeah, pets can't spread it, I don't think, can they? I don't think so,
Is Craig still on? Does he have any animals? I don't even know.
I think Craig might be working on something else.
Well, we're all animal lovers here. All right, and then what I would suggest too is if you really want to make your little character come to life, you can definitely start adding a bunch of different texture. Right now, I'm just kind of sketching out little things on my bird, but yeah, anything, because the shape, it's not really always going to look exactly like what we are imagining. So what I do is just add a little bit more detail. That way it starts to come to life a little bit more.
Liliana says, my girl and guy are pretty much complete now. Are you ready to share?
Ooh. You want to share them? I love those, Liliana. Oh, and Heather Rose, that's really cool. I love the teeth and the detail with the horn. Oh, Liliana, is that holding a baby? Yes.
Yeah.
That looks really neat. You ladies are doing a great job. Is anyone working on two of them right now? Or just the one right at the moment?
I saw 2 thumbs up from Chris.
Chris is working on two?
2. Megan says she might soon.
once you get going with something like this too, I feel like it's easy to get lost in the process, which is a part of the creative process too. Once you get your flow going. Now, for those of you that are in school, was this your spring break or did you already have your spring break?
Already had my spring break last week.
You had it last week, okay.
Liliana and Heather Rose say this is my spring break.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
this is our spring
Yeah,
break too.
So you don't have any homework?
This week is our spring break, but we still have schoolwork to do, so.
I don't have any. Oh, well,
Not this week, you don't.
yeah. Never mind.
Then back to school next week.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Shush, be quiet. How do I?
Chris, do you have a lot of homework? Just kidding.
Oh, I think Chris is ready to share.
Oh, let's see it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Are those little eyes at the top?
I don't even know. I think there's eyes and a mouth and some gills. It turned into a. I think it's evolution stuck in the middle. The fish turning into a bird, but not gonna make it.
It's so awesome.
And there's the rabbit.
Oh, I love the rabbit. Oh, that's so awesome. Is it wearing an eye patch
Yes.
or a glove? Yeah.
Is that mirrored?
Good.
Well,
Big
anyway.
Fury.
Big furry. Yep.
Awesome. Does anyone else want to share? We haven't seen Tim's yet.
Sorry, hold on. Let me okay, spotlight.
Let me
Tim
turn on the
there.
light real fast. And kind of been multitasking here, but mine kind of looked like a little bird, so it's very, very simple. He's just like a little bird guy.
Oh, nice.
Kind of working on writing something at the same time, but you know, it's coming along.
Very nice. Very nice. It kind of reminds me of a peep.
A peep?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't stand those. Those are just
I can't either.
hard to
They're
tack
so
on like a thing.
they're so gross.
Not a fan, but thank you.
I think I saw Jade wanted to share.
All right, Jade. Ooh, you're adding some color. Very nice. You and those eyes, those look really cute.
That looks
They
like
look
my
good.
cat, actually.
Scott's cat. What's your cat's name?
Simon.
There you go, Jade. Awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Megan had her hand up.
Megan, let's see
I
it.
didn't see that.
Here's mine.
Oh,
It's all
look at
done.
him.
His name is Marley for some weird
Marley
reason.
the reindeer. Awesome.
Yeah, he's just a reindeer.
I love it.
Very cool.
Thank you.
All right, so if you're adding some details in the center too, what I did is just kind of turned this random blob area into kind of like a little, I don't know, it could be a tree branch or something that the bird's standing on. Because the bottom of it was starting to look a little, wasn't really sure what it would be on the bird, so I just kind of did a different detail to separate it a little bit. And you're welcome to do that also.
It says Heather Rose is making another.
Oh. Did you already trace your shadow, Heather Rose? Yeah, can we see it? The very beginning stages. The new shadow. Ooh, very nice. So is that hair for that woman or that girl? Yeah, awesome.
I think Andrew wants to share his.
Oh, you added color.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Sweet, Andrew. Are you thinking about doing a background too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like the world and then like stars everywhere maybe.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I think my sister's ready too.
Let's
I
see it,
don't know if I'm
Rosalie.
gonna add any arms or the rest of his legs or anything, but I'm pretty much done drawing for now.
I like it. I don't think you need to add arms or legs.
Yeah. So it's either I'm gonna make a new one or I'm gonna finish him off. So
Nice, nice. You have a couple more minutes. You could totally start a new one too.
I'm gonna add the world in my
Megan says, I just made a weird car.
Oh, yeah? Did you do, oh, with your first one?
Yeah, it's like a weird car with the headlights on.
Oh, that's
It kind of looks
awesome.
like something from like Dr. Seuss or something.
Oh, it
Something
totally
like
could be.
really weird.
You know what it reminded me of a little bit? Have you seen My Neighbor Totoro?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
In that movie, there's a cat bus. And
Mhm.
for some reason, I thought of that. But
Oh,
if
that
you
actually kind of cool.
yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up. It's really cool, really neat. That's a great movie. All right, so since we actually only have a couple more minutes,
Oh,
if you're still working on your creature, that's
sorry, Jade has her hand up.
oh, Jade.
Can I go throw away something?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, I have two shapes here. This is my first one. Okay, so this was my first shape that I had, my crumpled paper. And now what I'm gonna do, since we have a couple more minutes, it's gonna be kind of challenging, but you're now gonna create this crumpled object to look like what you just drew on your paper. So if you still have that piece of paper, hold it up to your drawing however you had your shadow, and then what you can start doing is adding little details like eyes. If you added eyes for Liliana with her two people, she can start adding the faces where those faces were on her crumpled piece of paper. I know Chris did the rabbit, so he could add that eye patch on his. You're gonna start adding stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to get as detailed, but if you could add some details like that so we can see it, that would be awesome.
Rosalie and Andrew had their hand up.
Rosalie and Andrew, yeah. Awesome, you did it.
Stars now might be kind of hard to see the stars because it's bright, but
I can see them. They look so good. Very nice detail. I like the detail that you added to it.
We're gonna have to go though, so I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, no problem. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, so what I'm doing, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very much, but I'm adding the little beak that I did on here. The eye. And then what I can do is add some detail on the wings too. It's a little bit harder, of course, because your paper's all crumpled up, but you start to get your creature. Does anyone have any success with getting their drawings on their crumpled sheet? Was it Heather Rose or Liliana? It's a little hard to see, but you started to get some of the details on there? Nice. Oh, nice. I see your figures coming out. Very cool. All right, adding some crazy details on mine here.
Oh, look, someone's saying hi.
Oh, what a cutie. That's a crazy one or the nice one?
This is the nice one. Her name is Alice.
Alice, that's cute.
Oh, Chris wants to share.
Is that Chris?
They also, probably when they sent that out, or when they designed it at least, they were still predicting.
Look at that eye patch. Awesome.
Hello.
It's so challenging trying to get it on the crumpled paper. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Chris. All right, we only have a couple more minutes left. So if you're gonna be joining tomorrow, I just wanted to give you a heads up. At 3 o'clock, we're gonna be doing nature mandalas. Those are gonna be super fun, but you have a little bit of homework. So if you're able to go out front of your house and just collect random things like leaves, sticks, flowers, it could even be grass, whatever looks interesting to you. You're gonna just collect a few things and I'm gonna show you how to create something out of nature with a radial design. Mandalas are usually something that are radial. You'll see an example of what we're doing too on our website. And then on our Instagram too. There's a nature mandala posted in there. So we'll do that tomorrow. Collect all the nature items before the class. And then after that, we'll create a mandala on a piece of paper and add color and make it look really fun. So I'll show you some different examples for those too. All right.
And Jade's been waiting to share hers.
Jade, Simon.
Simon.
Is that a little bed?
That looks just like Simon, actually.
Simon's little bed too. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Jade. Scott's cat is famous.
There's Simon.
Aw, cute.
There's Simon.
What a cutie. Everyone's just saying cat.
Yeah.
All right, well, in these next couple minutes, does anyone else want to share theirs that hasn't shared yet? Maybe has a little bit farther, or has gotten a little bit farther? Don't be shy. Hania, how's your teapot? Is it still a teapot?
Yeah, but there's lots of designs just in like cup.
Oh, that's cool, like a little pattern.
Yeah, but now I'm coloring them.
You're coloring them.
Yeah.
You feel like sharing them?
Okay.
Oh, what? Look at that line pattern.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool, Hania. Do you like doing patterns like that a lot?
Well, sometimes like my mom has got me mandalas before, and like sometimes I color them too.
Very nice, very nice. Looks really cool. You can really tell. Naylene, you're back. All right, what about you, Tim? How's your little peep coming along? Sorry, it's not a peep.
He has a little branch now, and I accentuated the wings a little bit. Gave him some more
nice.
detail.
I like those little wings.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I want to color him, so I got to get my color pencils out. So.
Yeah, that'll look nice. Adding color.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're just about to hit our hour. Does anyone want to share any before we log off?
Anyone else?
Anyone? No? Okay, well, I hope I get to see you all tomorrow for the mandalas. Those are really fun. And that's definitely a project you can get lost in creating too, because there's going to be a lot of line patterns and everything for that as well, and a lot of color, which will be fun. So if you can't wait for color, if you like color, it's a class to be in. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for participating. It's good to see you all.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Simon.
Simon says bye.